Can you guys hear her?
Yes.
Yes,
Hello.
we can hear her.
So congrats, everyone. Let me make sure that this will actually sound.
Yes, we can hear you.
This meeting is being
Yeah.
live streamed. Got it.
We'll have it in the bachelor room.
And we
Hi,
gonna
guys.
be live streamed on
Guys,
platform.
My meetings here.
Sound.
Oh my god.
all right, guys, how was the first day of the, oh my gosh, God. look at that. You normally do that.
Wait.
Hey, guys, how was the workshop?
Awesome.
Guys, do you feel like you learned a lot in the past 2 days?
I already did.
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Every 40 minutes, give us 5 minutes. Every 40
yeah.
minutes.
Evelyn, can you mute her? Yeah.
Less.
It is, all right, great. So in the beginning of the workshop, I promised you guys 2 things, right? I only had 2 promises. Do you guys remember that? The 2 promises that I had for you guys? My promise number 1 was that when it comes to affiliate marketing, you're going to move from level 1 to level 2. Do you feel that we did a really good job in actually making that happen for certain? Make some noise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Now I also had one more promise. I said that by the end of the second day of the workshop, I'll make sure that you guys understand exactly what traffic is, how to do it, and actually take you from level 1 to level 2 so you can perfect it. Do you guys feel like I did a good job at that as well?
Yes.
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 Okay. So if you feel like I exceeded all expectations, especially because some of you guys, how many of you guys paid more than $1,000 for training before and received a fraction of what I received, what I gave you guys in the last 2 days?
Absolutely.
Yes.
How many of you guys spent more than $5,000 and got a fraction of what I gave to you guys in just the 2 days? Raise your hands.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so awesome. So what I would really appreciate, and I asked you guys to do it yesterday, but now that you've actually completed this, what I would really honestly appreciate more than anything in the world, is I would like you to reach out to someone on our team and just give them a real deep message of appreciation, right? Because hopefully if you play your cards right, this can be a start of your new life. And it's pretty much one of the things that, it's one of the reasons why I'm here for. Because a lot of people, especially from the place where I came from, a lot of us, we all look for opportunities. We all say that we want opportunities, but there's not too many people willing to help us, especially from the level that we are. And I wanted to quit. I'm telling you guys from now, like, I'm just going to be upfront and honest. I wanted to quit working with people so closely a long time ago. All right. If you go and see, and some of you have probably already seen it, if you go see the reviews and some of the things that the people are saying about me, why would I want to continue? The same people that I'm helping, I'm putting my neck out there for, are the same people that's throwing my name under the bus. But it's these people that reached out to you guys. These are the people that's not forcing me. These are my why. Those people are my whys, the same way that you guys are going to be my whys. Because how do you think I feel as, like, I'm amazing. Like, yes, I am amazing. I love myself. I love my life. But not too long ago, I was homeless in Brooklyn. And now this little guy that used to be homeless now has the capability to actually help someone else from New York make over $10,000 this month alone in affiliate marketing. How do you think that makes me feel?
Amazing.
How do you think it makes?
Great.
How do you think it makes me feel knowing that one of you guys are gonna make $5,000 this month?
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Excited.
Fantastic.
So I want to make sure that you guys really show some appreciation to everyone that actually brought you in here. I try to hold my cool. There's actually someone that was complaining about this entire class. Person's name was Jerry, not the cool Jerry right here. There was another Jerry. Apparently, we didn't teach anything about affiliate marketing.
He was probably sleeping.
So what the fuck? What the fuck? So what the fuck did I do in the last 2 days? I'm confused. All right. But again, those are some of the people, like I'm telling you guys, like you can never really keep humans happy, no matter what you do. All
Well,
right.
they say it's easier to learn when you're, I think he was, when you're half, what is it, full or empty, your cup? When it's full, you think you know everything, so therefore anything Junior tells you is not gonna come in correctly versus if you're actually empty, you take all the information Junior gives you.
All right. Kelly Good sent me a message in the chat. This is my review for you and your company. Amazing, fun, upbeat, high energy, very informative. You get the main content that gets you set up and running. I highly recommend this to everyone. You get so much more than a way to make money. This program is amazing. I've seen nothing like this in anywhere else. Life Story actually cares, like genuinely cares about you, period. And as long as you put in the work, Life Story will pretty much bend over backwards to help you succeed. The only thing you will lose is the cage you are living in now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you so much for that. But it's really good to see those things. Was someone in this class that's seen a negative review? Who was it? And then you watched the video that I showed. Perfect, Kim. So you've seen the negative reviews, and then you watched the videos that I told you to watch to reset the way that you think, right? So you've seen all the negative things that they're saying. Is any of it true?
No.
Right? But why do you think people are going out of their necks to make up all this shit? Because I'm there helping people instead of overcharging them. If I teach you this, you don't need them. It's like the pharmaceutical, like literally, I think I said in the video, it's like the pharmaceutical companies. If I'm giving you guys the cure, they can't sell you the pills or the injections.
Yeah.
Or if I give you guys the remedy and then that like it angers them. But then my thing is, guys, we're all in this together. We can only advance as a species throughout our collective, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If the collective of us are not doing well spiritually, financially, everything, the entirety of us are not doing well. We can elevate each other. We could help each other. We can empower each other. It's called group economics. And it's something I believe in.
And you'll learn that more in the mentorship. We'll go over that.
All right. Awesome. Anyways, guys, thank you all for so much for your time. I want to do a quick Q&A session, probably for about 10 minutes. Let's get as many questions answered in 10 minutes. And then what I want to do is I want to go over the mentorship. Some of you guys are actually already signed up for the mentorship. This is where you help, you work with me and our team, of course, and we help you create commissions online without you having to find products, source products, and pretty much we take out the, how do you say it? You know how every business, there's the starting part where everyone gets stuck at. How many of us know about that thing? The
Yeah.
starting where everyone gets stuck at before the momentum, right? So I believe that momentum is sacred, right? So we need to go from where we are right now, the things that we're feeling, right? We need to go from here to the actual results as quick as humanly possible, right? Why? Because momentum is sacred. If you guys sit right now and you start trying to go through products and this and this and this, success of speed, right? And how to do this and how to automate or this and this, you're going to suck up a lot of your momentum, which is going to take a lot of your time, which is why we have the mentorship where I give you the product, right? I give you everything that you need so that you can start making results. And then your results will literally make results for you. All right, it's in a really amazing place. But what we realize is that for you to get started in the correct way, we are going to have to go step by step in an orientation session for you guys. So for the ones that's in it, the mentorship today, you're going to have an orientation. We're probably going to start the orientation around 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be in the next 33 minutes. Can I sell your workshop without signing up for the mentorship? No, you cannot. You can tell other people about it, but you cannot. It's literally something that is pretty much prohibited, right? Because that's the opportunities that we give to our students.
If you are in a position where it's not affordable, like I have to pay in Canadian currency, so
Me too.
the mentorship program would be $6,200. It's a lot of money for me right now.
Yes.
So can we do this without being part of the mentorship program? Because is it possible?
So we tried it, and again, like I said, we tried everything, right? So something like this we've already tried, but then what we realized is that a lot of people that then try to affiliate for our things, they're not trained properly. And then instead of giving the right information, to give the wrong information. And because of that, it also creates an issue when we're trying to teach students. Like for instance, all of our students are supposed to get walked through, like each and every one of you guys are supposed to get walked through the entire process. Right? If you're not in the program, you're not going to know how to do all of those things.
I have a quick
A
question.
bunch of other things. Yes, sweetie.
So yesterday, you said that yesterday was gonna be 3,500, and I thought you mentioned that we could put a deposit in. So I contacted Maya and Trang, but I've never got a response from Trang. But
Right.
Maya told me that I couldn't do the deposit, that I had to give away completely the $4,500. So I was just confused because I was like, oh, I thought he mentioned that we could do 35.
No, yes, you could do yesterday. You could have done 35, but you
Yeah.
have to put down like a deposit.
Yeah.
How much?
How much was gonna be the deposit?
If you put down at least 2,000, then I don't
See,
see
yeah,
what.
I could have done that, but see, I couldn't. I didn't get anybody to like get back to me. Mm. So I don't
So,
know
hey,
if
Junior,
that's
Yes.
this is Emmanuel. I'm gonna be honest and frank with you. Okay, yesterday I fell asleep for a couple of minutes, I think towards the end, and it cost me $1,000. And I know you're a good man, so I think a lot of people on this group here would like to get on this mentorship. I can't wait to get on it. So make it happen for us.
And I absolutely love the fact that you came up front and you said what you did instead of blaming others for your faults. So I like that. That's a lot of respect on your behalf for me. But yeah, you did fall asleep.
I used to work nights up until a couple of months ago, and my circadian rhythm hasn't adjusted yet. So around now I'm fighting sleep, so yeah.
Well,
but anyway.
So right now, and that's the awesome thing. Hold on, what the heck? I want to join
Yeah. So what I explained was that the 2,500 was before the
workshop.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that price is Evelyn, to answer your question, I'll honor it. But next time, action, always choose action instead of
Right.
not doing any action, all right? You just sitting down and
There. Is that
procrastinating.
money? Put that in there.
I have a question, Junior. I mean, I did pay the 2,500 for the for the mentorship, which is
Yeah.
great. But from the time I signed up until now, it's not that long. Why is it the price went so high for most people? I think people who already signed in should get some kind of deal. 'Cause that's a lot, for
A lot of
people.
money.
I had to pay more after.
So,
In
Steph,
a short period of time, for a short period of time, it went up almost double.
I know. So, Steph, let me ask you a question. Right?
Yeah.
If you can give me $5,000 and I can give you $50,000 back, would that be a good deal?
I mean, I already pay. I just had a question. I already paid, which is, I'm glad. I thank Tran for it. She's
trying to
right on. And I just go on what she tell me. I just boom, 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 boom. Even though I have all the skeptical, but now going on here and it go up to 4,500, I go, wow.
Right.
It look back, my 2,000 don't mean nothing. My 2,500 at the time, I thought, oh my God, that's a lot. But now I look back, I go, oh my God, that's nothing.
So now
So
it seems
I
like a
thank
little
Tran
bit,
for that.
right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, what we've realized is, my job is to help people make a lot of money. Right? But I can only help you guys based off of your beliefs, as we've covered fact, focus, feeling, motion. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Now, what I've also realized, which we've actually used to charge like $900 or $1,000, right? What we realized at that price point was that for one, we were attracting all the wrong people to distract people. And for two, because we weren't pricing ourselves accordingly, people were not getting the results and then they would quit. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So what I had to do, unfortunately, is raise my prices to now make it something that you pay attention to. But I wanted to, trust me, for 4,500, it's still a steal, right? The greatest thing about it is that now that I've raised the prices this way, I can delegate more resources to pretty much one person, or delegate more resources to like 1 or 2, 3 people. But what I realized is that I also wanted to award people for taking action, because ultimately the people that paid earlier, the real reason why you guys paid me earlier is because you just trusted me. Like, let's just be honest. A lot of people, you have the funds. I mean, I'm not saying it's for everybody, but a lot of other people have the funds. They just don't want to hear about anything else because they just want to pay for this thing and test it out and see whether or not I can actually help them. How many of you guys, and be honest with yourself, how many of you guys did this? I'm only going to pay for this because I don't know whether he's going to deliver on it. Raise your hands.
I wasn't even told, like, I'm so upset. I wasn't even told that it costed to do the mentorship program. I was told very last minute.
Who invited you in here?
I'm doing this because I'm not working, and
I know, but who invited you in here though?
Ort.
Ori?
Yeah.
Um,
She didn't tell me till like what I'm saying to you is that she didn't tell me about having to pay the $2,500 for the mentorship program until I actually paid for the course. What I would have done, because I want to do it all, I would have waited to have all of the money and then I would have done the course. But I had to sign up for the course because I had already paid for it.
Right.
So I was just misguided. Or it's fantastic. She's been fantastic, but I was very much misguided. I would have waited until I had all of the money. And like I said, it's in Canadian currency, so it's a lot more. This costs $349 for people for US, but it actually cost me over $500 to take this course. It's going to cost me $6,200 to do the mentorship program. I would have waited, collected all of that money, and then I would have, boom, let's go, let's do this. Now I feel that I've done this and I want to do this, but I don't have the money at the moment, unfortunately. So
Perfect. So
It's
you're
frustrating.
saying that, yeah, I understand. You're saying that right now, but just imagine still looking and searching, because at least right now you have something to work for, correct and correct?
what, correct, yeah.
Yeah, imagine if you didn't take the workshop, and humans have the memory or the mind of a goldfish, meaning that you'd have probably forgot and you'd have sat down, procrastinated for another month or 2 months or 3 months, trying to get the money for something you don't even know if you really need. At
Mhm.
least now, in this way, you know that you need this and you know you have something to work for.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
highly, definitely disagree with that statement.
Okay.
So Junior, I knew about the mentorship, but I
Yes.
thought I had to wait until the class. I was told, wait till the class and then you can do the mentor, and you would, there will be a deal or whatever for the mentorship. Had
Right.
I known to buy it prior to the class, I would have bought it prior to the class.
If I would have known this too, I would have paid, I would have found that
So-
25
So I
So how would
also-
you, okay, so how would you guys want to be approached about the mentorship? Because you remember how I mentioned earlier, like, you could never please people.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah, no,
So,
I don't have a problem. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is if I had known ahead of time, if I had known to buy it before the class, I would have.
right,
Now, I went to buy it yesterday, but then I paid a certain way and it cleared, but then
oh, you're the
they
lady that
credited it
sent
back
me,
to me
yeah.
and they want me to pay different. So now when I go
Wow.
to do it again, am I gonna have to pay 4,500 or?
No, send the 3,500. That, sweetheart, also in this program, you have to follow instructions. Don't do things your way.
I didn't. I did it through the person who brought me in.
I know, but you did not listen to his instructions. You did it your way.
No, I
Oh,
did
he's
not.
the one that
No,
clicked
I
She's
on
the
did not.
one that
I
went
did it
to the
exactly the way he told
website.
me. And he said,
Oh.
no.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's okay.
try to send that payment over by the end of today or by literally today, so that we can get you an orientation. There's orientation with us at 7, and tomorrow you have an orientation at 5:30. Then another orientation on Tuesday at 5:30. So you have
How do
a,
we find out about these dates?
Okay,
it's all
so
in the program. It's all in the portal, guys. You
Yeah,
don't
you're
have to
good.
worry about it. It's literally
We'll
gonna,
explain everything.
yeah, everything will be explained. Also, so what I was explaining to you guys as well, I want help. I'm human enough to understand my process is not flawless, right? So I want you guys to tell me, how would you want me to tell you about the mentorship? Because last week we had a situation very similar, which is why I gave you guys the opportunity to pay $3,500 yesterday instead of $4,500 today, right? There was a reason why I did that. Normally I don't, but last week we had, or last time I opened this offer up, a lot of people said that they wish that we told them about it. Whereas one of the people, and Orit was actually the person that, believe it or not, that brought in the person that wanted a refund, because their statement of why they wanted a refund was because we wanted to take more of their money.
At the beginning.
They said that, oh, this was just another thing like all the other companies where it's upsell after upsell after upsell, where now they're upset with us. Right. And now from you guys, same exact people, now you're telling me that you wanted us to tell you, but then when we do tell you, now you're upset.
Well,
So-
I have a suggestion.
So what would the suggestion be?
Latrina
So
is
that we
very
can
good at
have everyone on the
The
same.
person bringing you in should be just forthcoming with everything. So I had a fantastic call with your team, shared a lot. It was a great call. It was super positive. I was in, but nothing was mentioned. They kept talking about mentorship, but they didn't put a price on it.
Yeah.
So it's just being forthcoming. So this is how it goes. This is the process. Then there will be an opportunity for you to buy the mentorship program, and just explaining the
Right.
explaining it.
I think
I
it should be
next thing you know,
clear.
I'm on a call, I'm going through the portal quickly. And then all of a sudden this $2,500 comes up and I was like, oh, what's this? They were like, oh, we'll talk to you about that later. It's about the mentorship program. And I'm like, okay. So, cause they wanted me to get me signed up so I can get into the course and so on. So it was very quickly done. And it was,
So
that was put aside.
I also want to give you guys some.
What is
I
that?
want to give you guys some insight as well and how we do affiliate marketing. Are we all aware of affiliate marketing? Are we aware of that? Correct.
Mhm.
So are you aware that those are my affiliates? Correct.
Mhm.
Okay, great. Are you aware that for one of our students to sign you up via that method for 2,500, they make a lot much more commissions than they would make if you signed up right now. They make probably over $900 more commissions if they signed you up for the 2,500 versus if you sign up for 35 or 4,500, because now the commission rate drops for them. So what I'm trying to explain to you is they literally have no, or I feel in my opinion, they don't really have a reason to try to hide it from you because they get more money from it.
I'm just,
If that makes
I'm
sense.
just sharing my experience, Junior. You
Hold
know.
on, I think I know what the issue is. Give me
Yes.
a minute to speak. So it's basically, if you actually wrote it down on how the steps go that were given to you, because everybody communicates slightly differently, and nobody means to miss it. I can't see anybody in this program purposely doing anything, and I'm sure, like you said, that was done on accident, because everybody's got their own stuff going up here.
Right.
So if it's written down where we can read it, because like my example I was gonna give for the videos we had to watch,
Mhm.
there were videos that were checked off that I didn't click on because I was told not to. And when I went to try to get into the class, now this is my fault, I'm not blaming anybody, technology and my body ology.
Your body allergy?
Biology.
Oh, okay.
The section that I needed was gone. And it was because you were like, you stressed, don't click on this, because if you do, it's going to disappear. Well, I never clicked on it. I made sure I didn't, but when I went to look, it's not there. And so basically what it comes down to is just having a source of information that is given to each individual, regardless of who tells them what, that they can look at and refer back to, because everybody forgets, but when you communicate, because this is a worldwide problem, that when you communicate, you got to leave your beliefs and you got to leave everything else outside when you're listening. And it's the same thing when you speak. Nobody's taught that. You have to either learn it, read it, or something. So if we have something that we can go back to and refer to, because everybody remembers differently, I think that would help.
Yes, actually, Kelly, you gave me a really amazing idea. So what I will actually do, so thank you so much for that. What I will do moving forward is I'll actually have a section inside of the portal that will actually explain everything.
Can I just say that Atrine was a beautiful person and she explained everything ahead of time. And
Yes, thank you
the
so much.
mentorship and everything, she was just amazing.
Yeah, Trina's amazing.
Yeah.
So right here on the thing, and I'm pretty sure they really walk you guys through these things fast as well. But it does say special one-time offer.
Yeah.
Right. And it says the 2,500. And for you to move past this page, you would have had to come down here and click no thanks, I'm just a dabbler.
And that's what, and let me tell you, I don't want to be in the mentorship program right now. I do, but I'm not ready. But let me tell you how that experience went for me. Both people were great, but it's like, yeah, go here, click here. Okay, go down here, click here.
Yeah,
okay.
it was really fast. So I was like, it was a whirlwind when they did it with me.
So I don't think anybody meant any ill will.
Right.
But if,
Not at all.
you know,
or it's amazing. She was
I
amazing.
think
I
with,
was-
when you display, I mean, you should have all these price right before we even make the payments, right before we make that. I paid 400 something because I want that video, so I can go back. So I think all these prices should display before we start paying anything. That, I think that's where people will start getting confused and surprised with all these numbers later.
So the reason why it's not displayed in the same place is because it's two different things. So like, let me give you an example. Say you're gonna go buy your dog, right? Let's say you're gonna go buy a pet, right? Like Seth has this little cat in his hand, right? Or Madison has a little dog, right? Let's just say you go buy your dog, right? You're buying an actual dog. The price of the cage for the dog is not there. The price of the dog food is not there. The price of the cage is not there. The class, the 2-day live workshop class, is a completed thing. There's no upsells from the class. The things that I teach in class, I don't go in depth in it in the mentorship. This is as much learning as we sit down and do. So the 2-day workshop, the entire intention of the 2-day workshop is to get you from level 1 to level 2, because level 1 is the learning phase, right? To get you to level 2. Now at level 2, all you need is implementation. So it's two different things. So I cannot price it or package it in the same bundle or thing. Does that make sense? Since I was able to like walk it like a dog or something like that, like, are you guys understanding the articulation or the correlation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So it
ask a
would be
question.
really
Can I
hard.
ask a question? What,
Yes.
what's the
Waiting
video?
for a while.
Where's the link?
The link.
Keith
Emmanuel was like,
has been
guys,
waiting
I ain't got
for-
time for this shit. I just want to get signed up and let's get started. Because the longer that I sit here talking, it's gonna take me from making money.
Keith also has a question.
I'm sorry, what was the link?
So we're gonna actually have no, it's not partner. We don't do partner anymore. So we're gonna send you, we're gonna have you hop into a room with someone that's gonna help you make the payment. They do
Okay.
like Zelle and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna have Celso walk you through and actually get into the orientation. All right, so he can set up your your portal and all of those things.
Okay, can I also just let you know one thing before before you move me over?
Yeah.
This weekend, I actually paid for another program very similar to this.
Yes.
And yes, Lola picked me up from that particular group and, brought me over on this side. And I paid again for this one. And one of the reasons that I preferred this is my third go round on trying to figure out affiliate marketing, is that this group is smaller and the other group would have had close to 500 to 600 people on this Zoom training.
Wow.
And there's no way you could talk one-on-one like this. And knowing the power of mentorship, one-on-one mentorship, it can take your business from 0 to 60 in a shorter period of time. So, ladies and gentlemen on the call, I really appreciate all the input and I appreciate the love, the support, but if you can do it, if you can find a way to do it, especially when it is a one-on-one, I think it will take us together to places and we can celebrate next time Junior is going somewhere in Mexico or wherever he's going.
See, I
Go,
absolutely
Keith, go,
love it.
Keith, go. Speak up, Keith.
So, and that's very, very that's very true. And Keith will come to you right now, I promise. That's very, very true. We do not run ads for that specific reason because and honestly, I'm not trying to help everybody. Right? The people that I'm trying to help? The people that are trying to help themselves. Because we live in a culture of people that just asks for help all day long. How many people do you know? Wiggle your hands. If you know someone that asks for help and then they don't do shit. Like, hey, I need to make more money. How do I make more money? And then they come home and they just go back and they watch the same television show all day. We know people like that, correct? They say that they want something, but they take no initiative towards getting the thing that they want. The reason why you guys were literally hand selected, right? If our class gets over 50 people, which we've had happen a few times, we normally have to reschedule people to the next week. We only do 50 people at a time. This class was, I think we capped out at like 39 people yesterday. Sundays, people normally don't really show up or they come to neck yet. They normally reschedule. But yeah, so we try our best to like keep it very small because now I can actually spend time just like I'm doing right now. And like actually speaking to you guys, and then actually having you guys come to Monday class and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Keith, thank you for your patience, man. You're awesome.
I appreciate that. I just want to say that, you know, we were all brought in by someone that we, that at least I trust, someone that is doing well in your program. And we were all sent a set of instructions verbally, do this, do this, do this. And I did everything that I was asked to do. And I think that there's just some miscommunication, and it seems to be not just myself, but I did what I was told to do. And I was full on in with what I was told to pay. And I just feel like, you know, there's a communication error on whoever's part should not cost me double. And it's frustrating.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
But I also told you guys about it yesterday, correct?
I did not see that at all.
I mean, either.
How many of you guys heard me say it yesterday? Wiggle your hands.
Say what?
I left. It
I
must
said
have been at the
yes.
end. I left.
Yes, I said
35.
that. I said that you guys can get it for just
Oh,
pay.
some of you guys.
Oh,
left.
yeah. It stopped at midnight.
Well, stop that. 9. Or
Yeah.
9 Eastern.
Yeah, Junior, I know you guys were tired, that's why, they kind of left.
Junior, is there any funding available? I really want to do the mentorship, but there I have no extra wiggle room. Yes, we do have funding. I'll have someone also come in and help you guys as well with that. Oh, well, actually, Les sent out the link. Les, how do you even have this link?
Which one?
The funding link.
The other thing is, Junior, most of them are saying if they would have, maybe if you put it in.
So what I'll do is I'll put it in a portal so that next time I can now say that, yeah, in the portal. No, Jerry, don't worry. There's no link for orientation. We're going to just help you guys get started right away. Celso has a list. We're going to put you guys into breakout rooms depending on where you guys are. Either A, help you guys sign up, help you guys with funding, or set you guys start with orientation. So don't worry, just stay here. This is exactly where you need to be.
Okay.
Who do I contact? Yesterday, Evelyn, get back in contact with Trang, but I'm actually, hey, can we call Trang and have Trang come inside of this breakout room, please? Can we have a potty break? Yes, but no, because we also have to go. It's my last day I'm gonna be able to spend with my parents. I have to leave for a month, and then they're gonna be going back to Trinidad, so I'm not gonna have any time to spend with them other than pretty much today. So.
Oh, by the way, my wife is from Trinidad. Where about are you guys from?
She's from Bigger Mine. Trang, are you on Zoom right now?
Yeah.
All right, are we able to, have that delegated? And are you able to hop in, the Zoom with me, and probably bring Trey as well? Or matter of fact, who's in Zoom right now? Trey's here. Actually, bring Caesar. Let's bring Caesar. Yes, help, yeah, they're, Altanada.
No, Tiana getting her first step right
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Tiana's getting her first commission right now. Right? She's literally only 2 weeks in, and like she has such an adorable little girl. All right, so can we send you a link, and can you send it to Caesar then?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome, perfect, thank you.
How long is orientation? It shouldn't be long, as long as. you guys
Orientation,
stay
yeah,
patient.
orientation is literally less than an hour.
It's just an explanation.
Yeah, it's
of
just an
the
ex-
steps.
Yeah,
That way you can-
it's just a breakdown of how you can move forward, how to get into classes and stuff like that. If everyone's just paying attention, then I promise you guys, you could probably even get out of there in 20 minutes.
How long is orientation for tomorrow?
Orientation for tomorrow,
Like an hour.
it's gonna be really long. Because remember
Don't
you
scare
have,
them.
well, shit, it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Because remember tomorrow, you guys are gonna find out that tomorrow you actually have weekly meetings with me. Starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every single Monday. So tomorrow orientation is gonna start around 5:30. Which will then, pretty much it just makes sense for you to stay in that meeting all the way until class. All right, so you're gonna have a very long day tomorrow, not as long as the workshop day, but it's gonna be a long day, but you're gonna learn a lot of things. It's one of my favorite days of the week, Monday, because I teach particularly those days. And it's more so things that I've learned within the week and stuff that, trust me, you guys are gonna just love it. Mondays, don't miss those. I highly recommend it. Remember those, who heard of the overthinking video? Who watched the overthinking video? With their
I
hands?
did.
I
Okay.
haven't watched it yet, but I do have it marked to do that.
Right, so that was a Monday class. Right,
Yeah.
so Monday classes are pretty much like that. Right now we're in the we're supposed to be wrapping up the normalizing success series. We should have ended last week, but I'm probably going to do something today about normalizing success. Celso, are you
Which
ready with your
means
list?
saying that not that you cannot afford it, by the way, Tara.
Versus Tony?
You say, how can I afford
Right.
So, sorry,
it? No, I was saying that, we grew up with the core mindset thinking of saying things and blocking opportunities by saying, I cannot
Okay, yeah.
afford something.
So that's
You
not
tell
considered
yourself,
confirmed.
how
So we
can
only
I
do
afford
confirmed.
this? And then your brain's gonna be like, okay, if you do this, you can, if you do that,
yeah.
the way not
That's
to block
impossible.
yourself.
I'm ready to make a payment.
All right, so guys, yes, so hey, can we send Trang the link?
Already done.
All right, so let's get Trang in here. How many of you guys are trying to get into the mentorship today? Wiggle your hands.
She hasn't seen it.
Oh, no, I'm not ready, but if you're getting ready to start that, I'll check out. Thank you. I appreciate everything. I really
You're
do.
awesome, Kelly. Hopefully I get to see you in the future.
Oh, you will. Don't worry. It'll be at my own time, but you'll see me.
All right, awesome. So guys,
I wanted to say thank you as well. It was incredible. So I wish everybody all the best, and hopefully I will see you guys in the mentorship rooms soon enough.
well,
So thank
what
you.
we're gonna be doing right now, before you leave, Tara and Kelly, what we're gonna be doing right now is allowing people to put down deposits for the 4,500 to lock that price in.
Well, I'm not there yet.
It's okay.
So, but I appreciate that,
It's like, Okay, so just a quick disclaimer so that you guys can't say I didn't say it. Moving forward, the price or our intention of the price that we're trying to hit for this program is going to be 6,500. Right, that's our price point. We're moving things around. We're just making sure that the program, for me personally, I need to be comfortable with the processes that we have in place to be able to charge those amounts. But the way that things are looking, we're pretty much on track to get it done by the end of this month. This is the beginning of the month, so we have pretty much 30 days. And within that time, we're going to be looking to actually increase the price to at least 6,500.
Okay.
Which is awesome because you also get tickets to our Satori Live event, which is coming up in December. So that's also that. So I just want to make sure that I say that so that you guys don't disappear and then come back and see 6,500 and say, hey, what the hell? So this is something that we're working on.
Okay.
You can put a deposit in the price of the 4,500.
Okay.
All right. Then we also have funding available as well for some people.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right?
and then, and for the funding part, for those who may not think about this at yeah, okay, I can't think of the word. Grants. You can look into business grants and stuff